Hi. Hello. Okay, now it's for real. Hello guys and welcome to my first ever YouTube video. Yay! I thought should just skip the long intro and jump straight into it. What better way for you guys to get to know me than to share a few moments of my life, you know, like maybe some important moments that have made me like who I am as a person today. Yeah, everybody has those moments in life. These are universal moments, like maybe your first kiss or your first crush. And I thought I would share those stories with you guys, but in a fun, new format that is totally not overused and replayed and not done 1,000 times over. Okay, guys, this is totally new and original. Get ready for it. Wait. A tier ranking. Yes, guys. I'm gonna be tier ranking moments in my life on a purely subjective scale based on how much they impacted me and how much they f***ed it up. Okay, so guys, so basically, to explain if it wasn't already obvious, I'm gonna be taking like pivotal moments that kind of happen in anybody's lives, like kind of vague general categories, and I'm gonna rank them based on how much that event or that moment impacted me as a person. Okay, guys, so let's get straight into it. Also, a little disclaimer, English is like my third language, so guys, please be kind to me, okay? Be kind. And from the magical power of editing, you guys should now be able to see the tier ranking. Wait, let me. 1, 2, 3. Yay! Woo! Congrats to me if I did it. If I didn't, I hope I find a solution, because let me not get ahead of myself. And now let me explain the tiers. First of all, in S tier, we have core memory. These are the good moments. These are moments in my life that made me who I am and that I would not be the same without. And this is like elite God level S tier, the best of the best. Then in A tier, we have would relieve for sure, which is something like that I would definitely for sure relieve. If I could like press rewind, I would press rewind. Very formative, but doesn't quite make it to like best of the best, you know. Then we have formative, but girl, these are like tough lessons I had to learn, like maybe a little bit dramatic, a little bit chaotic, but still like a good fundamental lesson I had to learn. Then we have what the heck. This is just the confusing. This is just the why. Why? Like why? For why? For what? You know? Like makes no sense. Okay, then in F tier we have karmic debt type shit, which is basically the worst of the worst. Okay, this feels like karma for something messed up my ancestors did. Okay, this feels like a generational curse. This is like, why would it ever happen to me? It had no reason. And yeah, this is like the worst of the worst. So let's get started. Okay, first moment we're gonna be ranking gaining consciousness. Ooh, that's a tough one. Okay, gaining consciousness. There it is. This is the big one, guys. This is definitely, I would say, character defining. This is the moment where I kind of became aware of it all. Kind of wish I could go back to when I didn't gain consciousness. So I'm gonna be putting that into formative. But girl, I wish I could go back. I wish I could know less, to be honest with you guys. About gaining consciousness, I don't know if this fits exactly the definition, but like I remember the first time I ever like realized somebody had wronged me. Basically, it was my first day of kindergarten or something like that. It was preschool. I was like a little child, and I walked into like the preschool. There were like these 3 or 4 girls, like sitting there at the table, like the cool kids table. Like I didn't know them. I was the new weirdo, whatever. Like my father was always older than the other fathers at school, and I walk up to them and they tell me that my father had died, and since my parents are divorced, explains a lot about me. I hadn't seen my father in like a week or 2. For the whole day I really thought my father had died, and then that day my father came to pick me up and I realized he indeed was not dead. But that moment that I saw my father, I really felt like those girls. But yeah, I don't know if that's exactly like a consciousness defying moment, like gaining consciousness, but that definitely like the first time I realized something or someone had wronged me or like did me wrong. Trauma dump. Zoe. Okay. The next moment, realizing your parents are just people. Wow, guys, this is a tough one. Wow, guys, everybody goes through this. Okay, as you get older, it can be like late teenagers to like early adulthood. You realize like your parents are just people, and they were people with a baby. Oh my god. That can make them more empathetic to you, but that can make them also less empathetic. Depends on the situation. It's a really, really big moment. For me, it happened pretty early on. So I would say it was a necessary lesson for me to know. Like, realizing that, I was able to let a lot of things go, that maybe I took personally at the time, and I thought it was about me, but in reality it was about them. It was never about me. So I'm gonna be putting that in what the heck, because it's definitely confusing, but yeah. Guys, next, first crush. Okay, first crush. The feeling of your first crush. Wow, that's amazing. When you first have a crush on somebody and you have like all the butterflies, and then you see them and then you're happy and like you cannot stop smiling. Yeah, that's a would relief again for sure. I haven't had a crush in a while, so maybe that's why I'm so nostalgic about it. But coming hot right after that is your first heartbreak. Guys, this one sucks, okay? Oh, this one freaking sucks, okay, guys? This one freaking sucks. So I'm gonna put that in what the heck, because I don't feel like that's bad enough for like karmic debt. I feel like through heartbreak, there's also a lot of growth and a lot of self-reflection and introspection. And sometimes a heartbreak is the best place to be in, to look inwards and like really look at what you deserve for yourself, and what you want for yourself, which is always important to know. Okay. Right after that, we have realizing your parents had sex. Yeah. This is still like, what the heck? I still believe they only had it once to do me. My father has 6 children, so I'm not even gonna say anything. Just what the heck? Because I don't want to even think about it. Next one, seeing someone on snow for the first time. Okay, guys, everybody goes through this. Once you like hit a certain age, you realize everybody's doing it. Okay, I've never done it. Never ever. Believe me if you want. Okay, believe me if you want. I think the more I deny it, the more guilty I sound. I'm gonna say formative, but girl, because it's always good to know the signs. So next moment is taking the Am I Gay BuzzFeed quiz. Guys, this is a staple. This is a LGBTQ growing up kind of gay staple, okay? Everybody has done this. If you've ever wondered about your sexuality, you go online and you Google, am I gay? And the first thing that came up was an Am I Gay quiz, which I took several times, because indeed I was in denial about the fact that I was kind of gay, but who wasn't? Taking the Am I Gay BuzzFeed quiz, I would relieve for sure. Okay, guys, and for this next moment, I need a moment of silence. The first situationship. Straight to karmic death type shit, okay? My first situationship was so traumatic, so traumatic. Damn, it was devastating, okay? I really got played, major L's all around, you guys. No wins, absolutely no wins to come out of that situation. Actually, emotionally and mentally devastating. I would not recommend to anybody, but it's so fun. Let's just jump on to the next one, guys, before I start having another crisis here, okay? Yes. First time re-downloading dating apps after a long-term relationship. This is karmic debt, that shit. This is when you realize what you lost. This is when you think you're never gonna find another one like them. It's really shitty for the first week, and then you get over it. And yeah, people that you think will be important for a long time end up just fading to background roles, and that's good sometimes. It's good to move on and know new people and see new faces and put yourself out there. Next moment, first time meeting an actual sociopath. Guys, sociopaths are different than narcissists, okay? When you meet one, you will know. I met a man when I was 17 years old that definitely was a sociopath, and definitely looking back, it was really, really scary, but it taught me a lot on how to be smarter and how to be more alert. So definitely I would go informative, but girl, scary, especially if it's a man. So yeah, but also let's not stigmatize. No stigmatizing here. Next moment, watching Primal Fear for the first time. Yeah, guys, this one is top moments in my life for me. Primal Fear is my favorite movie ever. Okay, guys, I could go on 20,000 rants on how Primal Fear is my favorite movie ever, and it's the best, one of the best movies ever made, and it's so severely underrated. Okay, the movie is amazing from beginning to end, twists and turns, and it's one of the best examples of moving pictures I've ever seen in my life. Okay, so definitely first time watching Primal Fear goes in core memory. I will never forget it. I show it to everybody. I love seeing their reaction while they watch it for the first time. Top tier movie, honestly. So argue with the wall, because in this house, Primal Fear is the best movie ever made. Okay, so yeah, you know what? Yeah. Next moment, guys, keeping it light-hearted. First time truly forgiving someone and putting your ego aside. Wow. Not me acting surprised like I didn't type all of this out. Okay, guys, first time truly forgiving somebody, when you like really understand why the other person did something, and you like have to put your ego aside and then you forgive them, because that's the only way you know you can move on as a person, and that is truly a like marker of growth and maturement. And I don't think it has happened to me yet, so I don't know, let's skip that one. I would put in would relieve for sure, because it does feel really nice of letting go. So yeah. Next moment. First time gardening. Guys, I love gardening. Gardening is my favorite. But my first time gardening was actually kind of traumatic. I was way too young. First of all, I wish I had waited to garden. Guys, if I have one piece of advice for you, wait to garden or to do any of the other stuff you want to do, or the subsistence you want to try. Wait, okay, guys? They're not going to go anywhere, and they will still be there when your brain finishes developing. So, yes. But I would put it in... what the heck? It was a confusing experience overall. I was definitely way too young to be doing that, and I was with people who clearly did not have my best interest in mind. So, and that's all I'll say all that. Maybe I'll leave it for a story time, guys. I have so many stories. My life is so crazy. Like, no, I know everybody says their life is so crazy, but like, my life is actually so crazy. Yeah, I'm gonna shut up. Anyways, next caller.
Realizing the cars you see on road trips have people inside of them with complex lives.
Guys, this is a defining moment when you realize that other people are actually people with the same life, like same complexity, same intensity. They feel things, they do stuff, they have families, they have loved ones. And like when you realize that, it actually blows your mind. I was thinking like, oh, all of those cars, they have people sitting inside of them, and those people have moms, and they have dads, and the moms have moms, and the dads have dads, and everybody has a mom and a dad. And three key conceptual philosophical thoughts at the tender age of 7 years old. Yes. So I would put that in core memory. Okay, guys, we have only 2 moments left. This has gone by way quicker than I thought. So first up, trying something you used to not like, but now you do. Okay, guys, this is the sign you have entered adulthood. When you try something, maybe a food, maybe an activity you used to hate, you didn't like it, maybe even a clothing style, maybe even a color, and now you like it. This is a sign that you truly outgrew your younger self, and now you're an adult. If not you, at least your tastes are maturing. So I would put that in would relief for sure. For me, for example, it was strawberries. I used to not like them at all, and now I love them. Now I can enjoy strawberries because my child mind did not like strawberries, and my adult mind does. So that makes me very happy. And for the last, we have a universal moment every woman has gone through, even every man. I don't know if men do that though. Everybody, okay? Everybody. This is a moment everybody has gone through, guys. It's crying on your birthday, okay? And it feels like karmic debt type shit, because that's the worst feeling. I don't know why. There has to be a scientific explanation on why people cry on their birthday. It happened to me like almost I think every year ever. I can't remember a birthday where I didn't cry. Maybe that's just because I'm a big crier though. I cry way more than the average person. I would say like I cry 4 to 5 times a week consistently for all of my life. if not once a day. I love a good cry. I think like it gets out all the emotions. It's very necessary. So I'm not ashamed to cry, and you shouldn't be either. Nobody should be ashamed to cry. Crying is normal. Now take a shot every time I say crying and kill yourself with alcohol poisoning. And what a jarring way to end the video, guys. I'm so sorry, I'm stupid. I forgot to show you guys the final version of the ranking and discuss it. So yeah, take a good look at it. It's gonna be gone in about 4 seconds, so enjoy. And there she goes. Hey guys, it's editing me here. Hi, straight from my bedroom. What's up? What's up? In the excitement of recording my first YouTube video, I forgot to record an outro. So that's how the video ends. I thought that wasn't a nice first introduction, so let me just say a few words before I leave you guys. First of all, thank you for watching if you did. I hope you enjoy. I hope you stick around. Being a YouTuber was always like a dream of mine when I was a child, and now I'm 25, and I told myself that I would try at least once to see if I like it, and if I don't, then I don't. But honestly, I loved it, and I didn't expect it, but I really love the process of editing. So new passion found, and I hope I can keep it up. I hope I can upload more videos. Probably who's seeing this are my friends and my family. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you had fun with it. I guess see you in the next one. I'll leave my social medias right here in the screen. And thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.